Hey. Welcome to Women with Vision and Purpose podcast, Becoming the Woman of Your Dreams. My name is Chiquita Davis, visionary of Women with Vision and Purpose. And we have our special guest on here today, Danielle Hall, aka Passion the Lioness. How you doing, Passion?
I'm doing good. How are you today?
I'm doing well. Thank you for being on this evening as we celebrate Black Business Month and
Thank
highlighting
you for
Black
having
women
me.
in business. Yes, absolutely. It's always a delay in this, and I keep the bloopers on, so we're just gonna continue to roll with it, girl. We're gonna have fun and enjoy each other's company. So, Danielle, tell us. I know you are a poet, an author, an actress, and you are just an advocate in your community for young girls to believe in their dreams. I would like for you to share with us who is Danielle Hall.
Well, yes, my original name is Danielle Hall, but I go by Passion the Lioness, which actually stands for Plans and Sessions Set in on Novels, because I write. And the Lioness came in because I'm a Leo. Hey, Leo Nation.
Yes, and happy birthday, by the way. I know it's your birthday weekend.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, so give us some background. Where did you grow up at? Where are you from?
Fort Worth, Texas. Yes, Fort Worth, Texas. Gotta love that Texas. Don't necessarily love the weather though. I'm ready for the fall. How about you?
Ooh, tell me about it, girl. I just want to go to work, home, and that is it. It is hot out here.
Yes.
Yeah, so tell us, so how was life like growing up for you? Any siblings, single mom
Um,
household, two-parent household?
well, growing up, I had a stepbrother and a stepdad, my mom. So growing up, it was definitely an experience. Uh, I didn't have such a, I wouldn't say terrible life, but I had terrible experiences. But it all shaped me to become who I am. So, through it all, good and bad, I'm blessed through it all. God brought me through those troubled times in order to help other people. So I'm grateful for each and every experience. And I just keep moving forward with the grace of God.
Yes,
'Cause,
absolutely. You
whew,
said something just real profound. We go through life, we think we're going through life for ourselves, but it's not for us. It's for other individuals so we can share and let them know that they can get through it.
yeah.
Yeah. So speaking of that, I know you became an author and wrote your first book called Danielle Unfold on your 30th birthday. It was released. So please tell us more about your book called Danielle Unfolded.
Danielle Unfolded is a book of poetry about my life. It's the good, the bad, and the ugly. But at the end of the day, once you finish reading that book, you will leave feeling inspired. So, get your tissues ready. But we all go through life experiences. And so you just keep on pushing, and hopefully it inspires other people to, if not tell their story, at least know that they're not alone in the journey of life, and don't give up no matter what.
Yes. Tell us, when did you start writing, Danielle? How old were you when you decided to start writing?
I so look, I'm a little old child. I can't remember the exact age, but I remember the television show Moesha
Yes.
with Brandy Norwood. She inspired me to start actually writing. She used to do her little spoken word on the mic at the den. So I was like,
Mm-hmm.
"Ooh, I want to do that." And so when I first started, I was like, "Oh man, I can't do it," but I just kept on staying with it and practicing. And so I started off, you do them little love poems, and I had a little crush on this boy. So I had my little love poem and stuff, and just started practicing, and then poetry became my therapy. It actually, when I felt like I was alone, I didn't have nobody to talk to, I write down what I'm feeling and it just went from there.
Yes,
Yeah.
I could definitely relate. I used to write all the time. Started with crushes, believe it or not. I remember in third grade, I wrote this guy that I used to like a letter, because I was too afraid to tell him that I liked him. So I wrote him a letter, and writing is so therapeutic for me. I still do it till this day. I love writing quotes, and I'm really inspired to share this opportunity with our audience because you know, don't knock it until you try it. Facebook or social media can be used for whatever you want it to be used for. And I am so honored to be able to meet you through Facebook. I promise I meet some dope women through Facebook, like some really dope women. And it's like we're kind of besties because we support one another, we share each other content, and we are just kind of going after the same thing in life, and that's just for our voice to be heard and to help those women who doesn't have a voice as of yet. So I
Yes.
know we worked together on this co-author project published by Dr. Lavella Morgie, which is titled The Black Her Story, and that is releasing really soon. So congratulations to both of us for being a part of that project. But I want you to share with the audience, what did you write in her story?
It was basically, I'm all about women empowerment and sharing my story. I can't speak on what others went through. I can only speak on what I went through. So I shared a little bit about my journey and just in hopes of people finding those little gems that help them with their journey. I've been blessed to be empowered by other women. So why not empower other, young ladies as such as we were.
Yeah.
Um, so that's the goal. If I can at least save one life or at least touch one soul, like I've done my job.
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm proud of you. Congratulations in advance. I can't wait for the book to come out just to read all the stories of all the women who are co-authors in the Black Her story.
Yeah, it's gonna be so amazing. I'm already proud of everybody. Like, oh my
Yes,
God.
and all the previous interviews that we've been on. Again, thank you to Dr. Lavella for putting that on for us.
Thank you.
And I have to publicly thank you, ma'am, for connecting me with the Canadian territory for helping women with vision and purpose get on that side of the world. So thank you for that connection as well.
Yes, it's all about, growth and sharing, helping as many people as we can.
That's right. That's right. So when did you realize you were becoming the woman of your dreams?
Mm, I would have to say I wouldn't say necessarily the woman of my dream, but just being able to help others. I was 19 and I was at this open mic and I had just got through doing a poem, and this older lady, she came up to me and she told me that I inspired her. And at the time I was like, how can I inspire, somebody that's older than me? You're not really thinking because you're young, you feel like you have so much to learn, which we do. It's life is a learning experience for everybody. But it just like it opened up my mind to so many other things, and letting me know that I could help others. And so that's the joy for me.
Absolutely. And you never know who you're going to inspire. Like I tell one of my good friends, I said, someone is always watching you, whether they inform you they're watching you or they're watching you from a side or peripheral view, but someone is always watching you. Someone is always inspired by you and what you do. So you just never know who you're going to
Listen.
touch.
You
Listen.
see on Facebook, you see all them views. You may not see the comments. They may not be coming, but baby, they looking. So yes, always use your platform for the greater good.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, we know that you are a poet, an author, and an actress. And I know you have experienced some hardship during your journey. And I want you to share with us, what are some of the hardships during your entrepreneurial journey that you have experienced?
For me personally, it's been plus size. You don't get as many you don't get as many as options as, maybe as a smaller person will. But that just means you just gotta work a little harder. But you take everything and you strive for what you want. Is it fair? No, but life isn't fair, but you
Right.
just got to keep on pushing, and it'll make you feel that much greater when you get it.
That's right. That's right. Because you worked hard for it.
Yes.
Absolutely. No, thanks for sharing that. So share with us, what was one of your first casting call experience? How was that experience for you?
Well, as far as the modeling, I was nervous. And then like the pivot turns, I had the hardest time. I was like, oh my God, I cannot get it. It was like I wanted to quit. But I stayed with it. I kept practicing. I kept on coming. And it just like when I used to get on that runway, it gave me that adrenaline rush. And with the casting calls for the acting, I still get nervous. I get nervous speaking in general, but like I said, the most part is just like overcoming those fears and, saying, I did it. Even if I didn't make it, I did it. So you push on and you go to the next one, and eventually some gonna come up, some gonna turn out, and you're gonna be like, you know what, I made it. Glory to God, because I can't do it without Him. Because baby, it's been many times I wanted to just, you know what, this ain't for me. Mm-mm. But you never know, like you said, who's looking at you and be like, because she can do it, I can do it too. So yeah.
That's right. That's right. You just tap into something because I am working actually on my, I won't necessarily say speech, but I am working on an opportunity where I'm a guest speaker next week. And look, I'm stuttering.
No, look, you good. That's when you know it's real, honey.
Right, look, but I'm nervous because this is gonna be my actually first speaking engagement, and the title is called Identity Crisis. And you know what? And then after going to church today, trying to asking God for just vision for what He wants me to say, and you know what the pastor preached about? He was like, "God' word is all the confirmation you need, but then now you have to have the confidence and what he has spoken over your life and walk through it." So I just like you said, you just went at it. You decided to go through it. You decided to just put one foot in front of the other and just continue to move forward because one, you decided to step out on faith and go this way in life. And each way you just continue to move forward and not looking back, you know. So what is one of your mantras that you would share with us? Like what is your pep talk like before going in front of a casting call or before going in front of a model, opportunity? What do you tell yourself before you even get there? How do you prep yourself mentally?
Well, I say a prayer and I say, God, if it's meant for me, then let it be. If it's not, I know it'll be something greater.
Yes. And you still, so, win or lose, and I want them to say lose because it's always a lesson, how you can just shape it and do better. What is something that you want to achieve next in your life?
I want to get more speaking roles. Right now, I've been doing a little speaking roles and extras, that's prepping me. And like I said, it all works together because that's helping me with my poetry too. For a while I stopped doing the poetry because it got too real, like I'm tired of doing all this sad stuff. But I feel like it's all coming together. All things work together. Nothing happens by chance. Everything happens for a reason. And like you said, God always sends confirmation. Every time I have felt down or I felt like giving up, He sends me a word or He sends somebody in my corner to let me know, like, you on the right track. Keep pushing.
That's right. No, that's awesome. That's awesome. So how do you preserve yourself through tough times?
Child, prayer. That's all I can say is prayer because only by the grace of God, especially with my health condition, like 9 out of 10, I'm in pain, but I'm pushing through. Um, I tell myself I refuse to stay in those dark spaces. I am going up for another surgery on August the 23rd. So that's what pushed me to come out here to Cali because I'm like, I need a change of scenery. I want to see my family. Let's just have fun while I can.
That's
Um,
right.
so yeah, you only have one life to live. Why not do it doing something you love?
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Because you never know what's gonna happen. So you definitely have to just one take a chance on yourself and create those memories, and then deal with that. We'll definitely be praying with you for your surgery that everything goes well and you come back 10 times stomping, baby, ready to hit the ground. Yes. So, what is some advice that you would like to share to young girls? And I have to say this, and I told my daughter, I was like, "Baby, make sure." And she always watches the channel. I was like, on this next episode, I really want you to make sure you tune in. One, because she's African American. Two, she's plus size, and three, she wants to do a lot of things that you are doing. So in regards to modeling and acting, that is what a dancer. So, what is some of the advice that you would share to young girls, to go after their dreams?
Just believe in yourself. If you want to do it, at least try it. Don't let nobody knock you for what you want to do. As long as it's positive, it's not hurting nobody, go live you. Go live your life, Do what makes you feel good, And especially to my plus size beauties, baby, you are beautiful, you are powerful, and go out and live your life. Don't let nobody knock you for your hustle, your strive. You will continue to do great things.
Yes, that's right. I love it because you know what? The person that looks like they could do it but doesn't have the heart to do it, and you may look like you can't do it, but you have the heart to do it, you will always win. You will always win.
Listen, do it scared. I be scared most half the time. You don't know. I'm still gonna go out there with that lioness walk, and they be like, "You just so fearless, baby. If you only knew."
Right.
But you know what? I'm here.
Right.
What's he say? I'm here.
That's right. And I get that a lot, Danielle. A lot of people's like, oh my goodness, I couldn't tell that you were this, or unless I spoke it to them. You have no idea of kind of like the anxiety I go through, kind of just day to day. When you putting yourself out here for the world to see you, and like you said, but I know I'm doing something great. But of course, people are always gonna have something to say. That's just the way it
Mhm.
is. But always put your best foot forward, and just continue to climb away from the critics. And that's just one thing I tell my daughter. The higher you go, the less you will hear the noise.
But especially in this society, like it was bad when we were growing up, but it's absolutely worse now. Like I was just talking
These
to my
kids are
family.
ruthless.
Yeah, like I never heard of a 5-year-old trying to commit suicide. Like it's so bad. Like, and that's why I just say, like, yeah, you definitely have to tune. I know it's hard, but you have to tune
Hmm.
all that out because it will leave you feeling worthless, like you don't belong. And you do belong. You just
That's
might
right.
have to be in your own lane, start your own thing, build your own group,
Absolutely.
So yeah, definitely live your life, boo.
Yes. So they share with us, how can others connect with you online?
All social media, Passion the Lioness. You can also get product on my website at www.passionthelioness.com. But yes, on social media is Passion the Lioness on Facebook and Instagram. I have a TikTok, but I'm old school. I'm still working on it, but I got a couple of videos up there if y'all want to check me out on TikTok, Passion the Lioness as well.
Yes, we have to get us some poetry on TikTok, girl. That would be the place for it.
hmm I
Yes.
wanna I wanna start building up my concept with my poetry too. That's another thing I want to start doing.
Absolutely, absolutely. So share with us some future events you have coming up. I know you have one coming up on August 19th in the Dallas Fort Worth area. So share with us, what is that about?
Yes, it's a conference. Ooh, I have be having so much going on. I know I can't remember the exact name, but I definitely know it's Kingdom Work with um oh my god, she's gonna kill me. Oh my god, I'm out here on vacation, so y'all forgive me. My mind just went blank. But I will give you that. I've been sharing it on my social media, and I will give you that info. You can find it on my social media as well, Passion Alliance. And yes, it's August the 19th. I have a couple of events on that date, so forgive me. My mind is blank right now. I can't remember the exact. title.
What is your major role? What will you be doing there?
I will be doing spoken word.
Okay, awesome, 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 awesome. Good, good. Well, you know what? Thank you for taking time to be on the podcast. Thank you for sharing your story. And just want to kind of let you know that, well, you know, we're locked in. We've been connected. I can't wait to meet you in person. And just will continue to, support you. And I also have the business catalog that is going to be launching this month that you are a part of. I didn't really tell individuals. I just been putting it together because I feel like if you all supported the magazine before, I want to do something special to all the people who decided to participate in it. So that business catalog will be coming out this month to highlighting all Black women in business.
Well, I definitely appreciate you, and that is such an honor. Oh my God.
Yes, no, I appreciate it. We have to, congratulate one another and help one another and just continue to share our resources and just thank you again for being on the podcast. I look forward to connecting with you all. Do you have any last comments that you want to say to the audience?
Thank y'all for tuning in. I look forward to connecting with y'all. And remember, always keep God first. Stay blessed and beautiful.
That's right. That's right. So, y'all stay tuned as we continue our Black Business Month celebrating women in business, Black women in business for the month of August, every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Have a good evening. Until next time, see you all again. Bye bye.